What's good, curlfriends? Happy Monday. Listen, I have been away from you for a little while, and so I wanted to pop on here and do a quick Q&A with Dr. K, because I know we were supposed to have one Saturday, but I have been traveling, and I know wash day has come for some of you, has come and gone. I know wash days are coming again for all of us, and so I wanted to make myself available to answer questions for you about your natural hair journey. And listen, if this is your first time joining me, I am Dr. Crystal Cunningham, clinical pharmacist, transformational curl care specialist, and the founder of Bold's Culture Beauty. On this natural journey, I've learned that natural hair care doesn't have to be as complicated as we have made it. Natural hair care doesn't really have to be complicated at all. But in that, I've also realized that a lot of curl friends have same or similar questions. And so this is me on my mission to pay it forward and help you get to a place where you are more comfortable and confident on your natural journey. And not only that, where you can save time, and ultimately make this entire natural experience easy. And so I'm here today as my way to pay it forward to you on this journey to helping you make natural hair care easy. Yes, I have missed y'all. I hope y'all have missed me too. I do want to say hello to each and every one of you, and then thank you for joining me. If you've got questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Listen, it's Monday, y'all, and I am like full speed ahead. I have been going pretty fast. I was traveling last week, so I hit the ground running this morning trying to catch up on some things I was doing, and then trying to make sure that I'm prepared to serve you well at the highest and best level. And so I want to welcome each of you to Q&A with Dr. K. I did get some questions previously, and so that's usually how I start out, answering questions. And then if you have questions about natural hair care, then make sure you drop them in the chat, and I will be happy to answer them for you. Listen, one of the main questions I always get when it comes to natural hair care is, what can I do to make my hair healthy? And so today I do want to take a quick moment just to help you better understand some simple things that you can do right now to help you have healthier natural hair. Now, I am going to say this, and I firmly believe it, but it is also the truth, that the health of our hair, everything rises and falls on the health of our hair. If our hair is not healthy, we will have a very hard time reaching whatever other goals that we desire on our natural hair journey. And so that means if you want length retention, if you want curl definition, if you want your hair to look a certain way, if you're trying to get your hair to feel a certain way, we have to make sure we start with the appropriate foundation, which is improving the health of our hair. And so today I want to help you, curl friends, better understand how to help you achieve and improve the health of your hair. Now, the first thing I would say that we all need to do is better understand our hair. A lot of us are looking at our hair and assuming things about our hair when we don't really have a proper understanding of how our hair should look, feel, and behave. There are certain unique characteristics that all of our hair have. Some of them may be similar, some of them may be different, but when we don't understand these things, we do create more struggle, because we're always trying to get our hair to fit into a mold that it might not necessarily fit into. And so my recommendation for all of us would be to learn more about our hair. It eliminates a significant amount of stress. It makes the way we approach caring for our hair and actually improving the health of our hair easier. And it helps us better identify what our healthy hair should actually look like. So when we're on this quest to create healthy hair, make sure we're taking a moment to step back and really pay attention to, I want healthy hair, but what does that mean for my hair? What does that mean based on the unique characteristics of my hair, and what should I be expecting to see? How will I know that my hair is healthy if I don't know what I'm looking for, right? So I would definitely encourage you to, one, make sure that you are improving, or that you are learning more about your hair to help improve the health of that hair. And then also, we have to realize that health comes from the inside out. So because I am a pharmacist, I am going to tell you that we need to make sure that we are doing what we can to ensure the health of our bodies. That means getting the appropriate amount of rest, consuming the right amount of water, getting the right amount of exercise, and making sure that we are taking care of ourselves, because what good is healthy hair if our bodies are not healthy? And it also makes it a whole lot harder for us to have healthy hair if we are not having healthy bodies as well. And one of the things that we can do from a hair care standpoint, in addition to making sure that we're taking care of ourselves, is making sure that we are taking care of our hair. And so what does that look like, and what does that mean? Truth be told, it's really very simple, curl friends. And I think if more of us got this simple part, in addition to learning more about our hair, if we got this small little part down pat and we remained consistent with it, we would be surprised at how we could improve the behavior, the look, and the feel of our hair. And that is simply cleansing and conditioning our hair routinely. And when I say routinely, I'm not talking about cleansing or conditioning your hair every day. You don't have to. Usually it is based on the rhythm of your lifestyle and what is going to work for you and what is going to generate the best results for you. Now, a great window for cleansing and conditioning is making sure that we do it every 7 to 10 days, but we still have to make sure that when we do it, we are consistent, that we're using the right products, that we're using the right practices, tools, and techniques. But when we are consistently creating this environment that allows our hair to absorb the most amount of moisture, when we are consistently creating this environment that allows our hair to thrive, then we are creating an environment that promotes the health of our hair and that also allows us to do and achieve everything else so much easier on our natural hair journeys. So, curl friends, if you want to improve the health of your hair, make sure you are aware of what your healthy hair should look like first. So we know what we're aiming for, we know what we're shooting for, we better understand the characteristics of our hair and what our hair needs in order for us to be able to achieve those things, that we are focusing on improving our health overall and not just for our hair. So we're working on the inside out. We're engaging in activities that are going to promote the health of our bodies, that are going to promote the health of our minds, that are going to keep our bodies healthy so that we can in turn have healthy hair, and that we're being consistent on this journey of cleansing and conditioning, and that we're also employing or using the right products when it comes to cleansing and conditioning our hair. So that means for all of us, we are using a shampoo, that we're being intentional about the kinds of shampoo that we're using, and then that we're also being consistent when it comes to cleansing and conditioning our hair. And I promise you, even if we just start there, that you'll see results. Now, will results come overnight? Probably not. But when we are consistent, we'll progress on this journey, and we will ultimately get to a place where we're more comfortable and confident with our hair, and where our hair becomes more healthy. And when our hair is more healthy, we will be able to see that it is a lot easier to reach the goals that we have set for ourselves on our natural journey when we start from a place where our hair is healthy. And for those of you that are joining us, it's Dr. Crystal here with another Q&A with Dr. K, and we are simply talking about simple strategies to help improve the health of our hair. And so if you have questions that you would like me to address concerning your natural hair journey, if you have questions that I can answer to help you make natural hair care easy, make sure you drop them in the chat. Now today, right now, one of the questions that I had received was about improving the health of your hair. And so we're just simply addressing simple ways that we can improve the health of our hair. And those included, one, making sure that we understand more about our hair. And I'll say this, there's a lot of information available about natural hair care. Not all of it is factual and not all of it is helpful. A lot of information is going to tell you that you need to know certain things about your hair. And a lot of times on this natural journey, we will spend a significant amount of time trying to figure some things out that really aren't pushing the needle forward when it comes to making sure that we are intentional when it comes to natural hair care. And so I would say when it comes to learning more about your hair or better understanding your hair, ask yourself a few questions. And you can ask these same questions when it comes to anything, really, according to natural hair care. But is it helpful? Is it factual? And is it causing me more stress on this journey than it is actually helping me achieve my goals? And if the answer to it is it helpful? No. Is it factual? No. Is it causing me more stress? Yes. Let it go, because it's not serving you in the way that it should. And so I like to call some of these things natural hair hangups, that we get caught up on some information that is not going to serve us well. And so my encouragement to you would be to scrutinize every piece of information that you receive. Ask the right questions about how it's going to help improve your natural journey. And if it's not, don't waste your time on those things. But when we better understand our hair and what we're looking for in terms of how it should look, feel, and behave, we can better understand its health, we can better understand its needs, and we can create an intentional plan to improve the health of our hair. And I see along these lines, I have a question. Supernova is asking, what is the healthiest way to restore one's edges? And so I will say this. Well, actually, you can apply a lot of the information that I just was going through to help you with that. So there's a couple of things to consider also. What is the cause of the loss of the edges? What does the area look like in terms of, is it slick and shiny? Is there breakage, but there's still hair? These are all things you really want to consider and think about when it comes to make any part of our hair where we want to see more growth or regrowth for whatever may have caused the hair to be lost. When it comes to our edges, this is what I always tell people. They are the first to leave the party, but they are the last to come back home. And that simply means that our edges can be super sensitive. They can be super fragile for some of us. And while they may drop out of our head first, it's going to take a lot of time for them to get back to a place where they can grow in enough for us to feel confident about it. And so I would say the same things we do to ensure the health of our hair on the large scale are the same things that we're going to do to ensure the health of our hair around our perimeter and our edges. So again, we are making sure that, one, we aren't choosing styles that are going to cause too much friction, that we're not choosing alternative styles that may cause too much friction, depending on whether or not we like to wear wigs, depending on whether or not we like to wear braids. Just being mindful of that. One thing I think some people don't necessarily always consider is also when it comes to hats and caps, things that kind of run across this edge line, things that may cause us to sweat more and collect sweat in this area. All of these things can be factors or come into play, especially with our hairline and our edges, about allowing the area to grow back. The easiest and safest way is to make sure that we're consistent with cleansing and conditioning, to make sure that we are intentional about not choosing high friction styles, not choosing styles that are too tight, things that are going to perpetuate damage versus things that are going to help promote that growth. And then it is really a patience and waiting game. Again, our hair grows like a half an inch, maybe an inch if we're lucky, a month. And so this perimeter area is just super fragile and super sensitive. And as long as we are continuing to be intentional about improving the health of our hair, as long as we are continuing to be intentional about cleansing and conditioning on a routine basis, about reducing the friction and the damage, then we can get that hair to grow back. Now, if you're asking about specific products, I will say as a pharmacist, there are very few clinically proven products to be effective when it comes to growing your hair in general. And then just be mindful that our hair grows from the inside out. So when we take care of the inside of our body, we will see better results on the outside. And I hope that was helpful. And I did see another question. Y'all, this is the question. I did giggle when I saw it. because this is the question that I have been getting since Trepidor blew up our spot with this new product announcement. And the answer is absolutely yes, 100% yes. One, I actually want to try it. I'm super excited. They have not had a foam, to my knowledge, since they have been marketing curly products. And so I am really, really excited about getting into this bamboo ginseng foam and figuring out what it's all about. I have heard and talking to them that you can layer it with papaya slip, that you can layer it with the bamboo ginseng gel. And so listen, I am here for it. And I don't typically do lives where I show you how I style my hair all the way, but girlfriends, I'm just saying, stay tuned. Now, I might need to try it out first to see what's the goings on and maybe get a little bit of practice, but I am definitely looking forward to trying this new foam. I love foams, actually, and I had just been working with a new combination where I was mixing like foams and gels to kind of see how I was feeling about some things. And yes, I am very, very, very much excited about this new product. I'm very much excited about the way that I can use it. I'm excited about the brand itself, but I am really excited about this new product. They have been coming out with some new things, and so I'm just looking forward to giving it a try. So tell your girlfriends, do not worry. I'm trying to coordinate. I'm probably gonna have to put in 2 orders because I'm needing to reorder some things already this week. And then they do not allow us or open up for us to reorder or the new product until I think Friday. So I might have to put in 2 orders, but listen, girlfriends, this is what I'm going to say. If Trepidor is coming out with something, you are never going to have to wonder if I'm going to carry it. The answer is yes, 100% yes, always yes. I love this brand. I use it routinely in my hair. I recommend it to people who are serious and intentional about caring for their hair. And so, yes, 100% yes, absolutely yes. But this foam, I like playing around with foam, so we're gonna have the foam at Bold's Culture Beauty. I will always, Lord willing, as long as I can, carry Trepidor products when there's something new and exciting available. I appreciate it. Thank you. When there's something available, I will definitely try to get my hands on it. And then I'm going to share my feedback with you about how I feel about it. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to giving it a try. And because I'm always telling you to try something and then learn from it, I'm going to take you through the whole process. So stay tuned, girlfriends. I am super, super, super excited about that. And thank you, because I do appreciate your support and your willingness to support and to shop with me at Bold's Culture Beauty. But listen, girlfriends, this is Q&A with Dr. Crystal. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. I've been getting some good questions, and we've been having some amazing dialogue about healthy hair. So let's keep the questions going. And so this is one thing that I will say, I'm super excited about this. That Q&A with Dr. Crystal has been, or is, a lot of fun. I'm not intending to stop it or go anywhere, but I have some guests that I'm going to be bringing on with me with these lives that I am super, super, super excited about. So I will say, just stay tuned. I have gotten a couple of questions about skincare, and because we do carry skincare products in our store, my next guest on Q&A with Dr. Crystal, we're going to talk about hair care still, because I love hair care, but I'm also realizing that there's a holistic approach to caring for ourselves, our minds, our bodies, our skins, and our hair. And so I want to share more of that part of me with you as well. So stay tuned. I will be having a Q&A with Dr. K and bringing up my friend, Dr. Ashley, who is the creator of Lather Green. And we're going to be talking about some skincare and hair care as well. So stay tuned. That will be this Saturday. That'll be this Saturday. So, just mark your calendars, because I'm really looking forward to talking to her about these products. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, and a lot of people ask me what I do. I have been using her products for the last few months, maybe probably a little bit over 2 months or so, and I absolutely I kid you not, I absolutely love them. And so I'm going to bring her on. She is a pharmacist. Y'all know I'm a pharmacist as well. And so I love when we branch out and create new products, when we branch out and create new businesses. One, because I understand the level of intentionality that goes into it, the level of research that goes into it. And so I'm looking forward to bringing her on so we can talk all things healthy hair and healthy skin and help you get to a place where you feel good about this hair, you feel good about this skin, you feel good about this body and this mind, all of it. And I'm here for it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Welcome to my curl friends who are just joining me. This is Q&A with Dr. Crystal, where I answer your questions about natural hair care. And now we'll be answering some questions about skincare as well. But I have learned through this journey, through this process, that natural hair care doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to require a whole lot of time, energy, or effort if we approach it with the right mindset. And so I'm on a mission to help as many of my curl friends as possible get to a place where they are more comfortable and confident on their natural journeys. And something came to me a few days ago about embracing the beauty of abundant living. And so I am here for it. I am here to share it with you. And I think being comfortable with our hair is a part of that, but also being comfortable in our minds and our spirits, like all of it, a holistic approach to just achieving the best and being the best that we can on this natural journey. So curl friends, if there are no other questions, I actually have to hop into a class, and I have a couple of consults coming up this afternoon, but I had some time and I missed you this weekend. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick and answer whichever questions that you may have and put your mind to rest about whether or not we will be carrying this new foam from Trevadora. We absolutely will. But it has been a pleasure, curl friends. Thank you for joining me. It's always a pleasure to share with you, to connect with you, and to help you make natural hair care easy. So until next week, curl friends, I cannot wait. Well, actually until Saturday, I cannot wait to talk to you again. Y'all go boldly. And thank you so much for joining me.